book.
We're safe here. Although magically activated, this would be a...
Okay, as I told you guys, I like to listen to audiobooks. I don't read very much more because my eyes get tired while I'm reading. I had a comment come in that I wanted to address. But first, let's get to the other comments that people made. Nitro says, lighter-skinned white males should go for blues and tan colors. I've done my own research. If you can't afford Jovina's services, you got to look up Real Men, Real Style. And she also recommends that as well. She saw also Alpha Male's channel. That's another good channel she actually recommends to her clients. Also, lighter-skinned males should learn to like wearing salmon color. I don't know anything about that. I'd have to ask Jovina about that, but it actually depends on your eye color as well, their night shroud, and your hair color. That's the part that you probably didn't look up. You're just looking at skin tone, but you also remember you have an eye color and a hair color. So you want it to blend in with all three of those elements. Nitro says, what the fuck, bro fist? Ace Ortiz. He busted some nuts with his clothes on. I've heard of pre-cum. Yeah. I'm going to skip that one. Sorry, Ace. Just thinking of nut juice, I'm not gay. I don't want to think about that shit. By the way, I saw the current Star Trek. And of course, homosexuals wrote their element in. They made, as you guys know, the Asian character a homosexual with a wife. I guess he's the husband because he goes out into the universe, whereas the wife stays at home. And of course, they also gave them a daughter, which what a lot of gay couples do is, because their lifestyle is a dead end. It does not lead to procreation. So they go out and they adopt kids. I know a guy that was raised by two lesbians, and one of my clients started dating this dude. I ran this dude at raves and stuff like that, and we used to clown him because there was something wrong in his gene pool. He was very, very fair-skinned. He was mixed. He might have been a quarter, or his father could have been super light-skinned, like that one basketball player that married the Kardashian. Father's black, but he's very light-skinned, so the son came out looking like a Caucasian dude. Anyway, the way he was dancing there, like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to his gene pool, That's what us blacks were talking about him. Anyway, I actually befriended the guy, and he ended up dating one of my clients, and she came to me and she didn't know that I knew him. Or did she? But she came to me and complained that he hasn't made a sexual advance at her. They've been dating for quite a while. Yeah. I guess he really didn't have any interest in women, or just wanted to make it look like he was actually interested. Somewhere in that upbringing, it fucked him up sexually. I'm not a fan of homosexuals actually adopting kids, especially male kids. I shudder when they go to an African country, or to a bunch of them tried to kidnap some kids out of Haiti. You guys remember that? I shudder when they adopt kids, because that's not a good environment for a child to be raised in. A child needs a father and a mother. I mean, of actual female and actual male. Okay, the two energies got to be present in order to produce a balanced child. Eventually, the pendulum is going to go back. Eventually, society is going to wake up and say, you know what? We've had enough. We've been pushed too far, and it's time to go back the other way. Right now, they're enjoying their time in the sun. They're pushing all the boundaries and stuff like that, stretching mankind's boundaries and stuff like that, and just really having a good old butt slamming time about it. Ace. Man, I remember in college, I had Indian chicks choosing, but every time they found out that I was Hispanic and not Indian, they would go cold and never agree to meet for simple coffee. I hear that Indian chicks stay with their culture. That's not true. Even my boy, Tall Mr. Negative, ended up with an Indian chick, but he couldn't fuck her because she had too much facial hair and chest hair. Apparently it was like a lot of chest hair. It freaked him out. He ran out. I talked about that before. I'm fucking Jody in her husband's bedroom, and he's in the other room, and he came knocking on the door in the middle of my fucking. Talking about, Chris, I gotta go. What idiot does that while another motherfucker's getting his groove on? Just because he got freaked out. Don't tell me you gotta go. Just go. He also tried after Jody. Now, Jody, she was Australian. Apparently her parents own a large piece of property I'll leave nameless in Australia. And she was also attorney in this country, or attorney over there, but she worked in legal over here. I don't think she was qualified to be an attorney. She might be now, because I think that's one of her goals, is to go through the whole exam process over here. But she got into the whole dance scene at the dance studio I was working out, and got, dyed her hair, became different, became Americanized. But boy, did she have a nice little bubble butt, though. Anyways, he goes, but now I only go for the types of women that go for my look. Luckily, in New York, there are plenty of short Hispanic, white, and Arab chicks, so I can't complain since my market is here. There you go. Frank Rubin says Hispanic chicks are the hottest. That's who I go for. Don't see a problem there. Arabs can be fine as hell, too. I'd never thought so until I start seeing the ones that come up in the movies. Because I didn't know anything about the culture, didn't see the women. You can't see the women. All you see is a pair of eyes blinking at you. So the ones that are in TV, like I was watching Blacklist. I like the older one on there with those lips. At times I wish I was still in the game so I could try all these new types of women that are out, that are coming to the country. Because I did white, I did Latin, I did black, in betweens, half white, half Latin, never Asian, and I'm not prejudiced. But I would love to do, I like things that are passionate. And no offense against Asian women and Asian males, but I couldn't feel passion there from a lot of the women. Very concentrated brain force, very intelligent, very logical is what I always got from the females and the males. I couldn't pick up on passion when I was the ones I would see in the clubs. Okay, but the Latins, hell yeah. And I wonder what Arabic women are like. If anybody knows, let me know. This brother's curious. Ace Ortiz, man, a fat chick got in his head like that. Damn. Yeah, I didn't realize it was a fat chick, but that's okay. He's on my forum. He's waiting for my new product to come out so he can help get rid of this stuff. This is probably the same stuff he's getting through his therapist, though. Because I am talking about cognitive dissonance therapy in there. That's one of the exercises you're going to get. Some of the tools from the actual science of brain busting. Dominic Griffin, where's Grease from? He's actually born in Louisiana, but his parents are from Jamaica. Dominic. And you are right about the dating thing. It's almost like prostitution, especially if a guy's game ain't on point, because there are women out there who will play guys and save a lot of money on food, entertainment she doesn't have to pay for. There's a female that's famous for that in the country of Canada. She did internet dating, and she got her dinner paid for every night of the week. She actually was on TV about that shit. And he continues, and that Broseph guy needs to chill out, because all that talk about raping women will get him killed. All women have some sort of male family member, whether they are someone's mother, someone's daughter, someone's sister, someone's niece, someone's aunt, and so on. There are guys out there who won't hesitate to kill if their female family member is raped. Broseph needs to stop before it's too late. I think he's trying to say that it's not really how do I explain this? He believes that women deserve it because of the way they dress, and that guys also play a part in it. And I say it's 100% the guys, because the people who do rape are sick individuals. Okay? A fag could say that about Broseph, because Broseff's wearing a cut-off tank top and his pecs are busting out, and he's sitting there slathering over him. He can say the same thing. You asked for it, man. You wore those skinny jeans. I can see the curve of your thighs and the busting of your butt bulging out, and whatever else they fantasize about. They could say the same thing. And by the way, there was a group of homosexual males that were kidnapping and raping guys just a couple of years ago. I believe they were Latin guys, but they were going around, fucking dudes, raping them in their van. Raper vans. Okay. Now for the actual question why I'm here today. The Apex Gemini, and I'm a Gemini as well. I was born on the 6th day. I'm a double Gemini. What's up, Supreme? 6th day of the 6th month. In the 6th hour. 6 pounds. Something ounces, I don't know. What's up, Supreme? Want to say I definitely appreciate the content. My question to you, though, is as being someone from the fitness industry, what tips do you have for aspiring, you mean personal trainer? Is it aspiring or an? I think it's an. Since I've been doing this, my grammar's improved. Before, in the past, I'd put a aspiring personal trainer / future entrepreneur. Okay. Recognize that personal training is actually a people business. My son is actually, it's going to open, I think, next week. They got the equipment in finally. He's opened up a franchise. It's coming out of Los Angeles. I don't recall the name of the business, but what he does is he finds trainers to work there and train their clients there. And he does have one good trainer that I know of that has like 30 clients. And all he's going to do is move his clients over there. So, but he's got about 14. So his nut for the place is going to be $7,000 a month. So he's already beat that with the 14 to charge him $700 a month. But he's showing their physiques. And that might work for dudes, because my son Christopher, his physique is beyond ordinary. I mean, you guys saw him before. He's actually even more ripped and has more size to him. Let me go to dummy. I actually have him down here as dummy because I like to clown him a lot. Okay, I don't know if, let me see. Let me go to my little thing here. That is my son, Christopher. He's showing me his shoulders. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. I don't know if you guys can totally see that because of the glare. Let's see if we can, probably too much glare, but he has gone beyond ordinary. And he's natural. Thank God he's still natural, but he's getting the temptation. He's actually competing in a contest. He's doing the that contest where you wear shorts. His calves are beyond. He's a black dude with calves. He's always had these big ass calves. Don't know which gene pool it came from. His mom has the sprinter calves. She was a sprinter in high school, as well as my son Donnie, my stepson Donnie. I don't know where his calves came from. My father, he kind of had calves. I guess he got it from, he's biracial, so he got it from his dad. Maybe that's where it's from. We don't know. I was wondering about his genetics. I mean, about him being my son at one point. I hate to say that, but he has too much of my qualities. And he looks like me, but, I don't know where his genetics came from. He's a combination of mine and his mom's. And his mom is very muscular. So he's going to be doing that whole physique thing. he didn't work his thighs. His calves are beyond, he'll win. I know he'll win because he's got the six pack, 8-pack actually. He's got all that stuff all handled and shit like that. I was going to show another photo, but you guys can see the difference. So he's going to be trained there, but he's never really trained except when I let him train. What you got to understand about personal training, it is a people business. You attract clients by showing them what you can do for them. And the mistake they're making is that they're showing off these guys who are training for competitions. And that's supposed to attract women in. Most dudes will do it themselves. Okay? Most dudes will train themselves. If they're trying to, get clients for the trainers there, they need to advertise to women because women are at least 80% of the business, as you probably have noticed. They're the ones that want a trainer to help them get there. So they need to actually find women and actually market to women to show what you can do for them. And that's what you want to do. Facebook is a great place to market yourself on. I just put up a video ad yesterday. Let me refresh the page because I have it open. Within it hasn't really been 24 hours. Yeah, it's been 24 hours. So in 24 hours, my little video, it's only barely over a minute long. Hold on, I'm trying to get 1,635 people has been exposed to it, and 730 people have looked at it. My cost's only 0.1 cent because it's doing so damn well. I have a 45.21. I can't get the page work. 44.43% result, which is almost unheard of. 3% is considered good. I'm almost at 50%. So definitely use Facebook. You can narrow it down to your own town within 10 miles of your business. You can advertise to women if you learn to use Facebook marketing. You want to make a video that will show the things that you can do for women. If you have previous clients or you have clients already, have them do a video of what they've benefited from your workout. Do testimonial videos and link a bunch of them together, and then put your phone number at the end or something like that. But it's a people business, and they want to know what can you do for them. Everything is all about what can you do for me. Okay? That's everybody, including you guys. Your interest is in what can I do for you. So I showed it years ago. You want to make a flyer. You want to target nail shops, hair shops, and spa. We are in the vanity industry. We're in the vanity industry because we're a non-necessity. It's not necessary for people to have a trainer. It's a vanity thing. Okay, just like going to get your hair done. They can do the hair at home. They can do the nails themselves. So the people that pay for that are great targets. They believe in paying for services. That's one thing a lot of guys don't do. So if you take a WordPress document, divide it into threes, make a little flyer on it with your photo, list some benefits of training with you, and get them printed out so you have 3 to 5 flyers. Take them around to different hair shops. Take them around to different nail shops. That's how I built my business years and years ago. Anytime I'm ready to build again, which I don't know if I want to do that, I have to make a decision in the next few days whether I'm going to be a trainer anymore. I'm going to switch online. My goal is to switch online so I can let go of my clients. But I'm not sure if I'm ready to do that yet. I have to make a decision before Wednesday. Anyway, I have 1 more month before the weather gets back because I'm training my clients in the park now because I don't have a studio. which is what you also want to look at, is having your own studio. If you're working for, like most trainers, for a gym, you can still do the same marketing stuff. Just advertise yourself and tell them, I train out of like 24-hour fitness, and come sign up and request me. Okay. He writes, and also I know this topic is a little deep for most, but what can you offer about the metaphysical part of the game? I'm definitely interested and a believer of it. You just need some guidance on it and how to go about it. That's why Greece came to me, was he started experiencing the metaphysical part of the game. Didn't know what was going on. You obviously are not experiencing that, but you want to know about it. He also says, keep it up. We need more masculine, real warriors to surface again. This world is too tainted. It is tainted. We lived in a really fucked up time period. I think, the explosion of all this weirdness happened, and then it's going to settle down. As I said, it's going to go back to more closer to the center. We can thank the homosexual community for that. But it started before that. It started way back in the 60s with the feminist movement, which was actually sponsored by lesbian women. Lesbian women want to separate men and women. That's why they developed the whole feministic attitude and push it into women, so that they have more rugs to munch. Now the homosexual males are along with that, so they have more buttholes, fresh, straight buttholes to seduce and fuck. That's what they want. They want to feel good. They want to bust that nut up in you. That's what their goal is. But they want the children. If you've seen or done any study, you'll find that's very true. That was part of their manifesto coming out of the 70s. They believe that your little brothers, your little sisters, your sons, your sons and daughters, they're asking for it. That's why they go after them. So, metaphysical part of the game. This is what I talk about almost every show. I talked about last time. Your inner beliefs create your outer reality. That's the truth. That's true whether it's in the game, whether it's in real life. If you're a loser in life, that means you got some loser's thoughts going on in your head. If you're struggling and working at Subway sandwich or some low-life place, McDonald's, that's because you got low self-esteem issues going on in your head. You don't believe you can do any better. Okay? When you change those inner beliefs, you change your outer world. That's all I'm going to say in this show is think about your limiting beliefs and how they've affected your outer world. So here's the metaphysical saying that comes from the old ones. So it is below, so it is above. That's coming from way, way back the dawn of time. I believe the European magicians and witchcraft people took it into hand and learned it and popularized it. So it is below, so it is above. What that means is the way it is at the bottom of your mind, in your subconscious mind, the way it is above in the outer world. Okay? So if you have a lot of shit going on in your subconscious mind, then you're going to create shit in your outer life. And even I don't care what kind of intelligence you have, it's intellectually sound. Every dummy knows that. If you're fucked up inside your head, of course your world's going to be fucked. You do fucked up things. That's why I try to get you guys not to be awkward. When you're fucked up inside, you become awkward on the outside. So you move awkwardly. You stand there thinking too much when you go into a club. Staring and glaring and furtive eyes, that's part coming from the inside. All that awkward shit that you do is coming from inside of you because you're not at peace with yourself. Okay? Hey, it's Black Guy. Okay, you said dates are bad. Not necessarily bad. They're bad for players. If you want to become a player. If you want to be a dater, knock yourself out, pay for all them damn dates, and hopefully you get a kiss and some bedtime. Are you still for coffee dates? I've always been for coffee dates. I still recommend coffee dates all the time. Don't pay for meals. Don't make it about the prostitution of dating. Anonymity. Anonymity. Cute. Supreme, I had a question on shutting down bitch behavior. If she's giving you bitch behavior, that means you got some bitch inside that she's responding to. Okay? A bitch will react to the bitch in you and start giving you some bitch assness. I feel like if you start seeing a woman, she needs to test you by acting like a bitch in order to see if she doesn't feel that you're a strong enough man, she will test you. Okay? That's why a lot of guys get tested, because the current generation of males, you do have bitch in you. It was they started doing that when I was a kid, programming bitch assness in us, femininity. So that's why. Otherwise, she won't feel like you could protect her. Yes, it's not just about protector and provider. Okay, protector and provider. That is actually our natural masculine male role. Notice how guys who are feminine hate that. I don't want to be a protector. I don't want to provide for her. That's what we're born to do. Accept it. Get over it. I should have to provide for her. Well, you could also do it the way I do it. Let them provide for you. You could flip that part of the script. But otherwise, get over it. Damn, you blocked Brofist. LOL, Crown Chaser says. I thought you were the dude yesterday, Crown Chaser. That's right. I'm going to miss you. Miss you, Day. What's up, Brofist? Why would you want to communicate with bottom of the barrel, Crown Chaser? You said you were not like that. Brofist is bottom of the barrel. He's the scrapings of mankind. Sorry, Brofist, but that's the truth. Notice how I react to the way you are. I'm coming from the top, looking at you at the bottom. You're bottom of the barrel. As I said, I feel for any female that would want to date you. You got to fix yourself, man. You're all fucked up. Like a lot of males that watch me. They're all fucked up. Supreme, I had a question on shutting down bitch behavior. I feel like if you start seeing a woman, she needs... Okay, I've already done that one. It's a double post. Let's see. Another good thing, player staying ready says, I only go after women. Okay, I've done that one. Cool. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat box. Brofist says, nigger. Brofist, nigger. Do you see how that word really bothers me? Nigger. See how much it bothers me? Look, you might see a tiny, like the Native American who was actually a Sicilian, that old commercial. He wasn't even Native American, but you might see a tiny little... No, I can't get it here. You're going to stay blocked, Brofist. Sorry. You're not mature enough for my channel. You got to grow up. That's why I don't like kids here. The best. Supreme, what's up? Grease, sent you an email, boss man. Really? Hold on, let me go check.
You've got mail.
There we go. Okay. Associate novella, second night. Carry on, fellas. I'm reading something. Damn. They're going to make her get a second fucking ID just to get her own fucking money? She should have a birth certificate. That's an ID. Damn, man. San Diego. 88K starting. Cool. Good, good. Everything is cool. I'm just setting up my game plan. Good. You need to get the fuck out of there. Once you get paid, brother. I can feel it I can feel it coming off you. Thanks for the email, man. Keep me up on that. Don Alfonso Supreme. I've been fucking a lot more now. Now, if you don't know Don has a very serious speech impediment, and he's fucking. Eric, when you watch this, Don has a very serious speech impediment. You think you stutter? He's the real thing. And he's fucking. Okay? Just so you know, I just want you to be aware of it, Eric. Not trying to pressure you. Yeah, I am. But not trying to manipulate you. Yes, I am. But I know you can do better. You're doing bitch assness. Sitting there doing all this study shit just so you eat up time, Eric. Instead of going out there doing the damn thing. You sit here and watch us talk about it. You sit here and ask these questions. Instead of, how can I get some pussy? That's your rite of passage, by the way. As a man. That's what's going to separate you from your manhood. Your rite of passage. Every male goes through it. You go out and you do what a man is supposed to do, which is fuck pussy. That's what we're born for. Protect and provide, but also to fuck. The fucking part is to do procreation. The basic energy of life, here's metaphysics, speaks to the cells in your body. To most of us. Some of you guys have low sex drive, so life isn't speaking to you. Some of us have real high sex drives. It still flows through me very powerfully. I gotta have sex almost every day. So, some of us, it speaks very powerfully. Some of us, hardly a spark. If you're at the bottom, you need to spark that shit. But the image of life wants you to do what you were born to do, which is stick your dick in women. I know it sounds crass, cheap, but that's basically what you are. You're born to be a fucker. Then you're born to protect and provide. So you're born to fuck, and you're born to protect and provide, like a male lion. Getting back to Don Alfonso, he's fucking now. Congratulations. Struggled in the game. He was in the Facebook group. He got the help he needed. He went out there and solved the damn thing. He conquered his rite of passage. He goes, I'm sore after a few rounds of sex. Get in shape. You get used to it after a while. Trust me. When you start fucking a lot, you do get used to it. He says, hey, Supreme, I've been it's double. It'll go away. Young Padawan. Depeche. How do you escalate after approaching? Just ask him to cough? Yeah. Okay. It's so simple. It's so easy. It's not rocket science, Depeche. Stop doing that nerdy PUA thing. You're talking to a girl. You've been talking to her for, let's say you saw her give you eye contact at a coffee shop. You walk over, you introduce yourself, you sit down. Do you mind if I sit down? And you start talking. And then you pull out your phone. Hey, I gotta run. How about you put your number on my phone and just hand it to her? That's all you got. Hand her the fucking phone. Let her do that. I enjoyed our conversation. I'd like to do it again over coffee. Are you available? Blank date. For coffee? Let's say Monday evening, 6 p.m. or would 7 p.m. be better for coffee for you? You don't give them a chance to say no. You give them a chance between two different time periods. It's called the alternate advance. It's so fucking easy, fellas. It's so goddamn easy. That's how you escalate. It's not a rocket science thing. I swear to you, it's not rocket science. Don't believe these complicated formulas coming out of the whole fucking seduction community. It's just about being a fucking man. Being a natural fucking male. That's all it's fucking about. Okay? It's that easy. See how easy that was for? It's that easy. After getting the number, I just did it. He says. What kind of brain shit do I need to know to create what I just said. So, I enjoyed the conversation. How about we do coffee? I don't say it like, I enjoyed the conversation. How about we do coffee? You get natural. What I teach here is natural to make you more of a normal human being. Most people who come to this niche start off as really left brain nerds or right brain space cadets. Either way, you're fucked up as far as being like in the normal bandwidth. Most people are in the normal bandwidth. You're up either over here or over here, and you're looking at the normals. You gotta learn to fool them. I hope you guys can hear me because I don't see the light on my goddamn speaker. I hope it's coming through. Let me know if it's not coming through, fellas. I'll get to it in just a minute. I plugged that motherfucker in, but it's plugged into a side socket. Anyway, I'll keep using this. So, the more closer you are to the normal bandwidth, the easier it's going to be. You got to learn to become more normal or to fool them that you're normal. I fooled them. I became very good at it. Brofist, this nigga knows nothing about rape. I got tired of his bigot ass. Bigot. This guy is a bigot. Now I'm a bigot. Greece, it's Brofist, Mr. Artistic. What's up, Brofist? Well, simply ask them later on after you get the number. Greece, take it slow, build rapport before you ask unless she is choosing very hard. Brofist, this nigga wants cash for bullshit ramble about African history, or he says racial shit. See how he's hating now?